time. It's time. Hello, Rudy. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome, 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 welcome. I have lost my makeshift palette. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello. Welcome. So what I'm doing here tonight, I am taking this. My Discord voted for this card to be painted. It is just a regular Pokemon card. And I am going to turn it into something cooler, like one of these, or like not quite like this, but one of these. But I haven't done this. I haven't done this one in a while, so I am going to not set my expectations as high as doing like the Charizard. Sorry, my character's bouncing around a lot. I'm looking from one desk to the other. My art desk. This doesn't look right. Is my mouth moving properly? Yeah, okay, it is. I don't know what was happening there. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm going to paint this. I'm going to start with a little bit of sketching. We'll do some sketching on the art first because I have not entirely decided what I'm doing with it, but I'm excited to see where I land. Taking out all my brushes and throwing that case there. Hopefully my mic is loud enough. I am going to turn on music before I forget. Music. How's that looking on OBS? It's a little loud, but if I'm over here, it might not be too bad. I'll turn it down slightly. Okay, so I am also going to be opening up some Pokemon cards tonight. I haven't done that in ages either, but I figured tonight would be a good night for it. Yeah, it's a little kitty. So one thing I know for sure with this art is I need to make sure that I keep the lines the way they are. Also, my hands are not going to be in focus. I am using my DSLR, so it's like, it's being a little picky on focus. Thank you for the hydrate, Advil. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna make sure to not drink the water for the paint. Very, very important tonight. Let's see. Hold on. I need to get in closer. So I need to move all my paint out of the way. My desk is a mess. I organized it today in hopes that it would be flawless tonight for being able to keep everything out on it. It isn't. So my microphone needs to be tucked in so that I can move closer. Let's move this closer to me. This closer to me. Good night. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you for tuning in, though. I do appreciate it. I just want to take a look. So it looks like the monitor stops at the very top here. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to just extend out that line a little bit. So this is just art phase. It needs to be parallel to this line, which so far I am not doing. So I don't have, I meant to grab something straight edge, but I forgot. Oh well, this is rough sketch anyway. So we are, oh god, my character was sleeping. Hopefully that doesn't happen a lot. Hold. If I move the webcam slightly. This is all experimental with this setup. It's all different. I really need some sort of place to mount my VTuber camera. And I don't have anything like that. Advil, how are you doing? How's your build going? I hope it's going well. One thing I didn't think about is I can't really see chat very well. Maybe it'd be easier if I had it over here. It's going? Yeah. That's totally fair. It's gonna be a process, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the end. Alright. That monitor is looking okay. The top corner is a little bit taller. So I'm just gonna cut this line in a little bit. What is this pencil doing? This pencil must be out of... Yeah. It's like... The lead is not staying, so I think the lead's broken up. Too short. Gotta do some lead surgery. Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see it. That's all that was left of the lead. Right there. Let's get a fresh lead. I do feel the need to use mechanical pencil when I am doing this because the artwork is so small that I kind of need to have something really, really sharp, and I would be constantly sharpening my pencil. So I normally don't like using mechanical, but for this I do. Only time I ever really use mechanical pencils. So I did when I was in school occasionally. And I only ever use one at a time. Right. This better? Come on, pencil. Find the lead. Find the lead. Find the lead. You can do it. Come on. Oh no. Mechanical pencil, please cooperate with me. What are you doing? Do your thing. Catch the lead. Robbie, am I stupid? Why isn't this working? Robbie?
What?
I can't get the mechanical pencil to give me the lead. It won't go in. Do you know? I just put a lead in there, yeah. Robbie's going to help troubleshoot. Yeah, so we got the desk. We need to keep these lines solid. Like this line here where the wall meets up, obviously that's gonna have to be as is. And the window, same thing. We're gonna need to keep in mind that the window panes are gonna be about the same size. So there's lots of little details. Oh, the mouse pad's another one. Did you drop it?
Yeah.
There's lots of little details that are gonna need to be very precise on this one. And I should probably have some sort of ruler. That's something else I just didn't do. Get myself a ruler of any sort. Let's see. What do I have here that's has a straight edge to it that I can use for rulering? Aside from another Pokemon card, which I'm not gonna do. Oh. Rough. You need another one. Just put them both in and see if you can get one to catch.
Well, that's why, you know, let's say,
Ooh, I can use one of these for a straight edge. This is a card that came in, what are they? Like little cases like these. Which I will be opening up Pokemon cards later, but I don't want to do it at the very beginning because I find it takes a little bit for people to make their way in. So. What's the issue? Oh my god. You got it. Possibly. Hopefully. The music looks too loud. Is the music really loud? Just question. I just turned it down, but is it too loud? Because if it is, I can turn it down even more. while Robbie's trying to fix my pencil. These are cute. Oh, they're from the shiny packs. Because we got shiny Inteleon here. Hi, Chris. How's it going? Robbie's trying to...
Why is there no back?
There is. I just have it off.
Yeah, that's how I dropped the first time.
Eraser's here. How you doing, Chris? I am getting Robbie to help me fix the mechanical pencil. Thank you. There was lead stuck in a weird place. Okay. So, back to making shapes. Trying to extend lines, trying to make sense of all the little shapes that are on this card. By the way, oh, Chris says hi, Robbie.
Oh.
I was kind of surprised. My Pokemon card of choice didn't actually get any votes. And I ended up voting for Purloin just to make sure that I can end the poll early and just be like, okay, this is guaranteed what we're doing. But I'm surprised that no one voted for Shuppet. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my god. I thought the Shuppet card was really cute. But this is your guys' pick, so that is fine. Now, the window is not going to go that long, but just good for perspective to just try to figure out all of the lines. Thank you. Probably should have did some of this off stream, but I'm gonna be somewhat focused and concentrated, especially for this first part here, because obviously I'm trying to figure out. I should be able to freehand that part. Figuring out proportions and stuff like that is a little bit more difficult. And this is, I believe this seems to be 3-point perspective, because it's slightly from above. I do have a very important question for you all, though. Because we chose the Purloin, but who is sitting in the chair? Or is this just going to be an empty chair? What do you guys think? Do you think we should put, like, somebody in there, like a Pokemon trainer or something like that? Or do you think that we should just leave the chair empty? Because I could do either. Yeah, that window is going to be cut off. Let's see. So there, like there, perhaps. Is that good? A little bit higher. And a little bit more this way. I think. Okay. Window, almost done. There is a chance that I do not get this done tonight, but I will try my best. It has been so long since I've done one of these. I'm gonna use I can see a little bit of like the card poking through, and I'm kind of using that as a line to help me do the straight up and down part that is happening here. There we go. Oh, the lead. The lead is choosing violence, and it is coming out. It cracked again. This pencil. Okay, and sorry, I know you guys can't see anything. Okay, window done. wall ledges. Let's do the ledges on the wall. So that's going to be this right here. It's not going to be like a super big transition, but it's going to be a slight color transition. So we want that to be a straight line. And then this one here, same thing. And then this one here on the floor, obviously that's going to be much more prominent, going from wall to floorboards. Okay. And what other straight lines do we have to deal with? We have the curve of this desk, but the curve is actually we're gonna have to draw some pretty straight lines here too, because there is wood. This is a wooden desk. So we're gonna have this sort of shape for the desk, I think. And then the legs go down like here. Wood. Wood. I don't really want to have those lines like tangenting off each other, but that should do. And then a little bit of an extra lift over and around this way to mark off the edge of the desk. Okay, so now, who owns this purloin? Oh, there's glasses too. Glasses need to be fixed. Who owns this purloin? Maybe I'll start. This is a weird perspective for chair. Hold on, I gotta take a better, closer look at the card. There's some weird shapes going on, and I'm not entirely sure what it is that I'm looking at. So it actually might be the top of the chair. Oh, okay. Nobody is sitting in this chair. I've realized that now. This is actually the top of the chair. I did not realize. Okay. Okay. That gives me a little bit more guidance. So that goes like that. This is the back, so it's gonna have to be even. So like maybe like here. Across the back. A lot of straight lines in this one. And then we're gonna turn. I'm thinking this is gonna be a good angle, but if it's not, we can always fix it up later. The back of the chair. And then these kind of chairs go like, where are our lines? I gave up on using the card. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful. Hello, B. Yes, it's an art stream tonight. I need to look up a picture of a good office chair because I'm confused now on what that office chair do. A very bog standard office chair, cute, like a cute small one. Okay, this one has two parts for the adjusting back. It seems to be pretty standard. So it's almost like an adjustment part here and an adjustment part here. And yeah. Then, oh, this is gonna be a difficult perspective. What does a chair look like from that angle on the back? I'm drawing inwards. I'd have to draw, the chair has to be inwards, so like this. Until it's underneath the desk. Okay. I think that makes sense. And then that line should be pretty parallel there. And then the back of the chair is wooden. Does that mean the base of the chair should be wooden too? Maybe. Maybe it should. So maybe this will just be like a wooden chair to sit. So we're gonna need more straight lines for the legs. More straight lines. I don't know if that one's gonna go all the way down. I guess so. Okay. It's not perfectly pushed in. That should be fine. There. This comes down. Desk meets floor at some point. Desk meets floor over here. Okay. Then we got the floor. Probably have some wood grain texture going across the floor here. And maybe we'll have like a cat toy or something. Oh wait, I didn't finish the computer mouse. Okay, so this clearly isn't the edge of the desk actually. That's just the top of the chair, right? Because that was kind of illusioned. So this is like this. That means that instead we're gonna just keep doing the desk over this way. Which changes things a lot. Okay. And then the mouse. Mouse pad, mouse pad. That is a very fine pattern for a mouse pad for me to be drawing. Fun, fun, fun. I can always change it, I suppose. Okay, so this is the basics. We can add in small details after, but what I want to do is I want to start with just getting down the general shapes, which we've done, and starting on the colors. So what can I do? I don't think I can do much with my Posca pens, unfortunately. No, I just covered up my monitor, that's why, or my screen, that's why I was freaking out there for a second. But I don't think I can do much with my Posca, so I'm gonna have to start mixing colors pretty much immediately. I can't find my palette, which is really fun. I have no idea where my mixing palette is, so I'm going to have to use various other items as mixing palette. Yeah, I have no idea. Not a clue. So I'm gonna start with the beige on the wall, the light beige, and I'm gonna mix on this. Hey, Brando, thank you so much.
Sports just raided with 2 viewers.
Thank you so much for the raid. How is it going? Welcome on in. Shout out. How was your stream? What were you playing? Thank you. I don't have a lot of confidence in this yet, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna figure it out. It's looking a little bright. Hold on, let me. If I do this, you guys can see the color a little bit better. Maybe. I might be able to do the brown. How was your stream? Metro 2033? That's awesome. How is that? How is the rest of the game? I've never played that before. I'm gonna use this brown. See what the color match is like, and then I can always go back over it after to match it even more, but it's honestly not bad. That's kind of cool. Hello, Schizo, how's it going? It's an older game? Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never played it. Okay. Yeah, this is like a super good match. What the? Great. I love that. I definitely wouldn't mind having more Posca pen colors in the future because it is so much easier to just marker draw These are acrylic markers. So they are acrylic paint in marker form. They do dry down nice and fast. And it's easy to just get those nice, smooth lines. Like so. I'm gonna have to go in and fill in the tree details and stuff afterwards, but that's not too bad. Yay! And so it starts. The black is going to be a little intense, I feel like, for the monitor. There's no point, I don't think, of using the black ever. But I could use the gray, possibly, on the monitor back and then make it deeper after. I'm going to try it. It's going to be very light compared to the actual back of the monitor, but I feel like I can get a cleaner line if I start with this. Oh, it's one of my thicker pens, though. Oh, well. I haven't used these in a long time. And then we got that green shade on the monitor. There's a lot of green in this. A lot of green. Oh, I have a beige too. Maybe the beige will be decent for starting on the wall. I'm gonna test it. Wait. That's a pretty good color match too. That's really nice. What? I didn't think I'd have any good color matches here. I was wrong. Look at how good that is. Like, I'm gonna have to blend it a little bit. I'm gonna go over the glasses after, but still, like, look at that. Wow. But yeah, it's convenient because then I don't have to like mix the color again, or like I just have it available to touch up. Well, I'm definitely going to use this for this part and probably for the inner part of the window too. The inner part of the wood on the window, should I say. Because there's like 2 tones on the wood. Okay. Yeah. That will definitely do. Thank you so much for the lurk. And once again, thank you for the raid. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay. I can't believe how good of a match that is. I'm gonna use it on the darker parts too, just because I can then, it's a good baseline. I can just go over it with a little bit of a darker wash and it should do a pretty decent job. So I'm gonna extend this, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna get, I intend to accidentally make this a filthy binder, but that's okay. I don't really care about this. It's just an art sketchbook. There's nothing precious here. May as well use the cover for art too, because it's easier for my camera to pick up and show everything on the nice background here. Now, one thing I didn't do is, where is the desk gonna end? The desk is going to end... Oh, I did, right there. Okay. So I'm gonna color all this in the back with this beige color. And we'll fill in details after. Nice starting color. Look at this cheeky little cat though, guys. He's so mischievous. And I am going to take a break at some point because we do have Pokemon cards to open tonight. I hope you guys are pumped for Pokemon cards. Okay. Good start, good start. Do I want to use that on the floor base as well? Or do I want to use... Let me try the darker brown again. I might be able to use that for the desk. The desk kind of looks like it's this color. So I'm gonna just go in and do that. Try to keep it in the... Alright! Yay! Have a safe drive, B. And we'll see you back when you're at work. Trying my best not to have my hand cover up whatever I'm doing. It is difficult. Very difficult, but it's fine. I might use the brown for the back of the chair too. Should I add a cushion on the top of the chair, or do we think we're just gonna go with the wood tone, wood grain? I wish I had 2 shades brown. I'm gonna want more Posca pens so badly after this. If I see them at the dollar store or anything like that, like any of the cheaper versions, I'll still probably get some, just to have some color variation. The precision is unmatched. So easy to work with, and they dry fast. Got a little bit on my hand that time. Yeah. Yeah, that's working really well. What else? I guess I'll just start coloring in the floor and the chair brown. This is gonna have a lot of brown in it. We'll add some little cheeky details after, but we're just gonna put down the base painting first. So this is a little warm for the floor color, but I think it's gonna work anyway. And that, the leg of the desk looks like it might be the same color as the wall, so I'll go back in after with that. To make it look more wood grainy. Oh god, this is lifting up the paint a little bit underneath. Okay, so don't press down too hard and do not apply too much paint. Noted. I'm gonna have to go back in and be very, very careful with that. I'm trying to make it the same direction as the wood grain would be. So the floor is going diagonally this way, so all my pen stroke marker strokes are going that same direction. That is very thick acrylic. That might take a little bit to dry. Well, maybe after I get the floor colored in, maybe we'll open up some packs. I don't know what song this is, but it's fantastic. Okay, yeah, definitely too warm. It's gonna match the chair a little bit better. But I do want to make a separation. I'm not going to just color everything brown at once. I'm going to do the floor, cool it, then I'll start at the chair. Same direction as the floorboards. There we go. The art is the most safe place to be holding because it's where I guarantee do not have any fingerprint or any wet paint. I'm gonna make the chair or the desk have like a long side, like boxed in as opposed to legs. Oops, I'm not doing the floorboards in the right direction. So I'm just gonna keep that part right there blank. I think it's gonna be too much brown if I don't do that. And there's nothing saying on the other side that it's not that kind of desk. Okay, that looks a little silly for now. But that's where we're to. Let that chill. I'm gonna go over the window one more time too, while I am working with the brown. Eee. Accidentally painted outside the line because I moved the card. I'll have to fix that up after. Just that little tiny bit right there. Once it dries, I should be able to just go over it. If this is dry, then I can do a really quick run over that again too, because that underneath the window right there is a little streaky. And if I don't get that fixed tonight, then that's something I can continue to go over, because once again with the Posca pens, I can just kind of do that, go over it whenever. Another thing I can do actually, now that I'm looking, is I can add a little bit of color to the base of this tree to make the trunk look thicker. My green is going to be way too pigmented for any of the green. It's like, it looks like it's going to be really, a really blue toned green. Yeah, it's way too blue toned. Everything in this picture that's green is really yellow, including the trees and the ground outside and the computer screen. Lots of different things. Okay. While we're waiting for that to dry, let's open some of these. Let's open some of the trick-or-trades. I have a bunch, so I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting 10 of these here. That's going to be the equivalent of two packs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's open some cards. Trick-or-trades. I'm gonna open them here, but then I'm gonna have to like slide them out of frame for a second. Eek. So we got Delmise. Ugh, I have to lay them down. Delmise, the Pikachu Hollow, that's really pretty, and Murkrow. Awesome. That was from this pile, right? 2, 3, 4, yeah. Let's open up another one. This one has Banette, Specstrier, and Shuffit. Nice. I don't know if I mean, it's been so long since I've opened packs, I don't actually know what I have, especially in the trick-or-trades. Another one. The camera's not going to focus on my hand. By the way, I had to turn on manual focus because the focus was being really weird. So I need to lay it right down here in order for it to focus on the cards. Runigris, Houndoom, and Greavard. That's the third one. 4. Lycanroc, Trevenant, and Drifloon. I love the trick-or-trade logo. I think it's really cute. Last of this set of trick-or-trades. And then I'll head back to painting for a while because that should be fairly dry. Aside from that one spot that I blobbed. Hunter, Gengar, and Drifloon. And Gengar is the hollow. It's hard to tell, but it is. There we go. Awesome. Alright, we'll open more cards in a bit. That is one of the packs I owe you, technically. Oh god. That's one of the packs I owe you, technically. Even though it was 5. Put my cards over there. Yeah, alright. Let's take a look at this again. Everything seems pretty dry. I am going to mix up... I wonder if I can make... If I can Posca pen a color, like if I can mix the Posca pen paint a little bit. I've never tried that. Probably not. I am using a scratched up old top loader as my little palette right now. Oh, it's so runny. I need a little more green. I'm gonna use my acrylic, my proper acrylic. There we go. So we need a very subtly green shade. Might need to add some yellow. Probably gonna have to add some yellow because it's still looking very blue tone to me. All right, a little bit of yellow. Come on. This one doesn't want to give up a whole lot. I might be able to do it though. Mixing paint. So watery. Alright, those colors should be good for the tree, maybe? Just trying to fill out this tree shape to the best of my ability. Add a little bit of a darker spot on my palette here. And up here. Oops, I accidentally went over the window a little bit. This must be Galaxy. It sounds so mythical and magical. It's gotta be Galaxy music. Very relaxing. Okay, that is very green. Go back in. Fix it a little. Alright, it's just a blob for now, but we'll go back in and do some other colors over it. Then it'll be less of a blob. Less of a blob, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it could be Zelda 2. Let me see. This is Super Mario Galaxy 2 Cosmic Cove Galaxy. Oh, do I have... I think I have the green light directly in front of my camera. I could totally see it being like a Zelda as well. I need yellow. A lot more yellow. Oh, I know what this is. This is Pokemon. This is definitely, I think, one of my favorite Pokemon songs. It's just so catchy. So, oh, you guys can't see. I'm gonna try to color match the green on the screen, which is really hard to do because it's really light and pastel-y. So, I'm gonna need to tone it down a lot. Let's take all this beige and throw it in here. That might help to tone it down because it's so bright. Yellow. So maybe if I add like a smidge of purple, like a smidge. Smidge of purple. And that should even it out a little tiny bit. Still not quite it though. Getting there, but not quite. I'm trying to color match this. It's looking a lot like it. I think it's gonna dry a little darker though. Oh, that's not white. White. I think I'll have to get my actual acrylic. White. Eeh. Oh, this one doesn't want to open. Okay. Adding lots of white. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting that strange green computer screen color. We're already like an hour into this and I feel like we have nothing done. Okay, I'm gonna see how that dries. It's a tiny bit lighter, but a lot of times with acrylic it does tend to dry a little darker. And then I'll add in the polka dots with my either my gel pen or my paint marker. Yeah, it's looking a little light. A little light, and it looks like it needs a little bit more yellow. So maybe if I just add a smidge of yellow. There's a bit of trial and error in these difficult colors. Oh, I put my finger in the wet blob. Maybe I should have started with a yellow base on that one. Still looks really green to me. Okay. This green here should probably be good for like the back of the chair area. A good starting point at the very least. So let me turn it so that I can easily make the lines. that's a pretty good match there. I always like to make sure I'm painting a little bit into the actual card art. Hey Rogue, how's it going? Just to make it look a little more natural. I'm covering up the art right now because it's like the only safe place to hold, but we are moving along with it. This is a complicated card. Definitely a hard one for my first card in 2 years, but I am very happy to do it. It's a keyboard? Yeah. There's a Pokemon on the keyboard though, making sure it's difficult for everybody to type. Maybe that's why the owner left. They're like, I can't do this. This is clearly my Purloin's keyboard now. There's no way I'm getting any work done today. Let's just deck the halls. What's happening? How was your skate? Okay. Not too bad. It's alright. You're very tired now, though? Yeah, I bet. I bet. What game just has Christmas songs? Which Nintendo game is this? I don't even have like a winter playlist on. This is Santa's Mix from Club Penguin? That's not Nintendo. Oh, yeah, I would say that's pretty awful. I don't know why they would put Club Penguin in a nostalgic Nintendo list. Also a Christmas one at that. I was not a Club Penguin. I do not know. Okay, while I have this green color, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little tiny dab of water and I'm gonna make a washed out green on the palette. Very washed out. Never clubbed any penguins? No, me neither. Yeah, I know, right? How dare. So I'm gonna make a color to wash over that floor because the floor is very warm toned. I need a thicker brush. I need the brush I used this today to add the white. There we go. Yeah, no, apparently not. That would have made more sense. I made this way too thin. This is like hardly showing up. Okay, there we go. I try not to add too much water to a card. Sometimes you gotta do a very thin coat of paint. This is just gonna match the floor a lot better. Oh, that song ended real fast. No more Christmas music after tomorrow? I guess not, yeah. Tomorrow's Old Christmas Day. I haven't taken down much yet. I still have plenty of Christmas around. Well, that's a very wet card now. Is that what it's called? Epiphany? Okay. Now the floor just looks a little green. But it's better than what it was. And I will be going over it again. Trying to get as minimal amount of paint in the water as possible. Because, oh, whoa, unfortunately acrylics are literally just plastic and we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. So I'm trying to wipe off as much of the excess as possible. Red, actually, or pink. A little bit of tiny dab of red here. Trying to get a better screen match color. There is no good spot to put anything with this setup. If I plan on doing this much more, I'm gonna need to like rethink everything basically. I already redid my desk today and it's still a challenge. All right, let's try again with the computer screen. And this color here actually looks like it's a really good match for the ground outside. Yeah, that's a much better computer screen color. Much better. There we go. Have to paint over that icon that I just accidentally deleted. But that's okay. While the floor is drying, I might do another Pokemon card pack opening, but I will wait a minute. What else can go this green? Oh, the green around the mouse pad. That is green. So let's do that while it's on my brush. Green mouse pad. There's so much detail on this mouse pad that it might just end up becoming a different mouse pad. This is getting dry. Losing its water. Oops, I just straight up did not paint the rest of the desk up here. All right, let's do that really quick. So the desk is going to be coming this way. I know there's clearly some sort of drawer system here, but I'm just going to paint across the back of the desk anyway. Like that. Like so. Fill in the details after. So important to just get the big picture in first. There. And that's a pretty good color for the desk. Okay. Let's move this stuff out of the way. And let's do another 5 of the trick-or-trade cards. So this is counted as 1 pack, so let's open these up. How did I get white paint on my tablet? Wait, what? There's paint all over my drawing tablet. I have no idea how that happened, like a big drip of it. Okay. Pack number 1 in the trick-or-trade. We have Famfi, Dust Noir, and Greebird. Dust Noir is a hollow. The hollow's always in the middle of those ones. Then we have second pack. Okay, these are Zubat, Marshadow, and Miss Magius. Neat. Three more. We have Zubat, Mimikyu, and Drifloon. Pack number 4 of the trick-or-trades. Delmise, Chandelure Hollow, and Drifloon. There's so much Galaxy in this playlist, wow. Last pack of the trick-or-treats that I'll be opening. Banette, Houndstone, and Miss Magius. Nice. Let's open one more pack. We'll open up an Obsidian Flames. So then that'll be 3. I could see that. I know for sure this is Galaxy. This is... It says Nintendo 2015 Nintendo eShop, but that's not true. This is the Galaxy song. Let's do an Obsidian Flames pack. I have pulled the big Zard from this box. I've never gone back and opened up everything else, so I don't know what else is in this set worth collecting. I'm gonna take the code card out. Okay, we have Smoliv, Baroom, Salandit, Electric, Kangaskhan, Whiscash, Floatzel, Trevenant Reverse Hollow, Salandit Reverse Hollow, and a Caesar, and then a Steel Energy, which is very appropriate for the Caesar. Super appropriate. Okay, that's 3 of the packs that I owe you guys tonight. That should have gave enough time for this to dry. That was more than one. That was 5 trick-or-treat packs and then 1 Obsidian Flames pack. Okay. Let's get back to looking at this. So I need to add the green. With the green, I need to go for the window stuff a little bit more. So the window, let's add, oh, I just painted my, I just painted my tripod. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. So we need a little bit more detail and color in the top part here. Color variation. And on the ground, I'm thinking it's more like this sort of green. Oh no, that's way too. It needs to be more green than that. This part looks like it was done with like watercolor or something. I'm sure it was all done computer. Well, I guess not necessarily. Okay. Nice thing about the Poscas is I can go back and fix the window ledge and the tree trunk with ease. Speaking of fixing things, I'm actually going to take a second and go back over that because that was cut a little too wide and I'm going to have to go over the window again after. Okay, what else can we do? Why don't we flesh out... Actually, no, I just painted that, so that doesn't make any sense. The floor... I don't know what I can do with the floor right now. I need a dark brown. How well does the Posca pen come out onto my palette? Some of the colors just come out so much easier. That one comes out really easy. Good to know. And then a little bit of black. What's this? Red. Okay. I love how fluid these are. My brush. This one. So I'm going to make a slightly darker brown. And this brown is going to help me with making the lines on the desk and things like that. Oh, I've got to get really close, and my own shadow is my worst enemy here. I'm gonna have to go over the other lines on the art a little bit too. Make it match. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, and line here, line here, line here. Okay, and continue along where there will be lines. This one's gonna come right here. I'll just do the bottom part first. I got a little bit of water that really wants to leak a big old droplet onto the art, and I don't want that, so I'm just gonna clean my brush really fast. Okay. That one might be a little bit too close. Ugh. Oh, it does come down like right there though. On the actual art. Like, I might have did it a little close. And then the rest of them are kind of up to me. They should, in theory, get a little further away from each other as we get closer to this edge of the desk. And I'm gonna do a line along the bottom here too, because that's gonna be the underside of the desk. So I want it to be, not that you guys can see what I'm doing. I want this to be the side of the desk. I don't know why I stopped right there. All this needs to be painted. go in with the brush, and I'm gonna add in a little bit of lighter colors. Oh, my character's falling asleep. We're so eepy. I may try that line again because that one is like a little close to the other one. So let's do that one again. Redo, redo, redo. That little pattern on the mouse pad. I don't know if I can do it, guys. I could try. It's like gingham, but it's so tiny. I can't pinch zoom in real life. And I feel like I need to. Okay, for the floor, while that's drying. For the floor, oh wait. I have 2 more little lines to touch up. To make it look a little bit more consistent. Okay. Floor is still looking a little bit messed up here. We could always make it something different too. Like I could always take this and turn it into like a mat, a rug, something like that. And then just kind of do a little bit of wood grain on the side. It's always an option. Because right now the green kind of got splotchy on me. And I can try my best to like marble it up a little bit, but it is just going to be a little bit wackier, so, and I don't want to irritate the layers underneath. I keep like forgetting, because it's been a long time since I did this, how delicate this all is. So like I really can't push down too hard on anything. If I push down too hard, it's going to just scrape it off, which we don't want. I'm going to take this beige and mix it with a little bit of brown, and hopefully that will make a decent color for the bottom part of the wall. Because it's a little bit darker on the bottom and on the back. So let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. There. This is Sunshine. I know this one. I know the songs from Sunshine. I almost need like a magnifying glass. It'd be so much easier if I could magnify all this. Be a lot less messy. This paint goes a long way. It's so nice. in by the screen. 'Cause I gotta paint that still too, which is nice. Don't have to be super precise here. This brush is unfortunately causing a lot of brush strokes that I don't want, like a lot of brush strokes. Not necessarily a good thing. I'm gonna have to look through and see if there's another one that I can use that's of similar size. There's like one hair that's sticking off, and I think that's what's causing it. Not bad though. Not bad. See if I can get a little bit of extra coverage right there. Something's strange there. Okay. Cool. Let me check my brushes here. I need another small one. This one's small, but like still a nice bit thicker. You guys, what's your deal? You're pretty small. The one that I have is like really wispy, so you can kind of do finer lines, but I'm gonna try this guy for a bit. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try this guy. Let me fix this first really quick. I'm gonna have to go in after and fix up that window a little bit. I think I need to take a little bit of this color here and make a tiny, like, ledge. I'll move my mic a little bit. My character might fall asleep for a second. I just need to get in really close. Very, very, very precise little line. Okay, and one down here too. Okay, better. Thank you, Bee. Thank you. I appreciate that. We are getting somewhere with it. Okay, I need a little bit of black on the palette, and this black is like, I want to say it's a little warm. So I'll mix it with some of my brown that I already have here. I need it. It's just a little, Oh, that's so much. Black and brown. Red, maybe. Maybe I'll get a little bit of red in here. And just putting things on my palette, guys. I'm not missing anything. Palette. I call it a palette on my card sleeve. Anything is a palette. This brown is like, it's not leaking, but the top of it is like absolutely covered in itself. Even a town? Paint the town red? Is that what you mean? What did I say? I missed what I said. Oh, it's a palette, like a palette town. Yeah, it's a pretend palette. Where'd my brush go? Mix together my black, quotation marks around black because it's not black. It's very, very, very dark reddish gray. A light black, maybe? I think this is good. Let me move it somewhere where you guys can see it. Who's reading the instructions in Mario Party? That's all I can think of when I hear this. Just sitting on the page trying to figure out who doesn't know how to play the minigame. Character's gone to sleep. She has to have a nap while I'm doing precision work. Which most of this, to be fair, is precision work, but some of it I need to be like way more focused. This, a lot of focus. It's just a single line, but lots of focus. It's still a little bit more red down here. Oopsie. Well, the monitor screen just got a little bit thicker. Oops. Okay. Pretty good. I think that's looking like a decent monitor. This corner needs to be fixed though. All right. A little bit more right here. I feel like this is eyeliner. The more that you do, the thicker it becomes, and then you have to match it. Oh my god. Then you have to match it on the other side. My water really is just in a spot where every single time that I dip, I just cover up my entire camera and my model freaks out. Alright, and what was I going to do with this? I was going to fix this corner. Okay, I think we're replaying this playlist now. A lot of these playlists, like, they start over at some point, and they just play the same songs. Which is totally fair. Okay, one thing that we could do that we haven't touched yet is we could work on the little case on her desk, at least make it so that it's still there, the little drawers there. So let's do that. I also might do the whole mouse pad over in beige because the base color of that, that gingham, not gingham, that like, oh yeah, I guess it's gingham. Is picnic plaid gingham? Yes. That gingham mouse pad is beige and red, so I will make the basis. I'll make the basis be known. There's a lot of... There is so much coming off that brush, or that marker. I'm gonna have to just like move around the pigment, I guess. Just fill up the space to the best of my abilities. Okay, and yeah, do the same thing. This is like leaky. I'm gonna put it upright for a little bit. But this should be a good basis for that mouse pad. Even if I decide to do another design or whatever. Alright. The legs of the desk. I could do that too. We're kind of dealing with that same beige color. So I'm going to take that leg and put it straight down. Oh, 1 second. I want to do something really quickly on the phone. Oh, I forgot to say baby went down. Like there. And... Okay. Desk leg. Ads are about to start, guys. I'm moving slowly anyways, so not a ton will be missed. This is going to be the side of the desk, so I'm gonna do... wait, no. Okay, I'm gonna paint that whole area, but that's actually not where the leg's gonna go now because I forgot that I moved the edge of the desk over. So the leg's actually gonna go over here somewhere. And the rest, kind of need to look at it now because I'm not entirely sure what everything else is gonna be yet. That should probably be space underneath the desk, so it's just gonna be a really dark brown, perhaps. So I'll just fill it in with my dark brown for now, but I might have to change it up a little bit after. Oh, that's like the same color as the desk edge. Right, okay. The desk is looking a little wonky anyway, so I'm gonna need to refine that. This whole corner can be a little darker, maybe. I am very much debating putting a rug or something underneath here. gonna put the darker underneath the chair too. And we'll go through and do something with it after. Do some writing. Okay. Enjoy. Goodbye. Have a good write sesh. Looking a little streaky. I'll check in on it when it dries. We might have to do something else over it. Hello, Mavis. Are you letting your opinions be known? She must tell the world all about everything. Very vocal kitty. All right. I'm thinking that on the floor, the more that I look at it, the more I'm thinking that we add some sort of rug that is resembling the colors of our friendly little feline up at the top here. So maybe we'll do a purple rug with some pink accents. It'll go real nice with the, I guess, no, purple's gonna be a little much with the green though. This person doesn't necessarily need to theme their entire room after their purloin, especially if they're up on the desk. I guess I could do, what could I do? I could add in some of the red, because they got the red in the Pokeball, they got the red in the gingham. It's so hard. Let me add the polka dots to the computer screen. Okay, polka dots are done. The gingham is going to be so difficult. Do I try to tackle that? How do I do gingham, guys? I guess I do beige mixed with red, stripes going horizontally, and then the more red stripes going vertically. I can try. I'm gonna just move my palette really close to me for a second. I have a really watered down red. So let me try to do some stripies with my red. Hopefully it's watered down enough, because it's gonna need to be super watery. Oof. I don't know if my brush is small enough to do the gingham. But I can try. No, my brush is not small enough to do the gingham. the droplets of paint are literally going together. So I'm gonna have to redo the mouse pad to be something slightly different. Okay. While I'm brainstorming, I'm just gonna take a break. We're gonna open up a couple more packs here. So we have 3 packs of Obsidian Flames. I've opened 3 packs. Okay, so we're gonna open 3 more packs of Obsidian Flames. So first one. I hope everyone's having a good night. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know, it's harder to interact with chat on nights like tonight. Okay, Timpole, Surskit, Numel, Greavard, Pidgeotto, Dragonair, Armarouge, Magnemite, Toedscruel, and Togekiss. And then we have a basic water energy. Do or do not, there is no try. I'm trying. This is like, it's a hard stream to do. It's a hard stream to do. But it's fun. It's fun to paint. Sinistea, I really like this card. It's like, it's photography and claymation. Tadbulb, Numel, Mawile, Masquerain, Gumshoes, Pupitar, Mawile, Oinkologne, another Caesar. That's our second one. We've only opened 3 packs of Obsidian Flame so far, and 2 of them have contained that same card. Maybe I can use a gel pen or something to do the lines on the Gingham mouse pad. Okay, Vulpix, Phantump, Wooper, Weasel, Stunfisk, Salazzle, Wugtrio, Poltergeist, Oddish, ooh, Pidgeot EX, our first actual hit, and a basic energy. Nice. All right, I got 4 more packs. 4 more packs for opening. Let's move back to our card. Yeah, that mouse pad is not looking good, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to rethink that and do something else. I have a feeling I'm gonna just have to make a different design on the mouse pad. So do I cover that up now? Maybe. I'm gonna just put some pigment down, and then I'm gonna move it around with a paintbrush. And I'll fix the mouse after. Inevitably, that was gonna happen. Yeah, mouse pad. Mouse pad will be reworked. Or the actual mouse will be reworked. Fixed. Okay, what other things can I touch up? What about what's going on with the sky outside? The sky looks blue, but it's literally just white. So I guess I could add like a smidge of blue over the top of it, and then we can kind of call the outside part done, because there's not too much going on outside the window. All right, a wash of blue. Okay. That looks a little better. A bit more blue to it. Not just pure white. Blend things together a little bit better. Okay. I need to fix the glasses too. That's something I've kind of been avoiding, but the glasses are there and they're very broken on one side, so let's take a second to fix that. Oh, I accidentally grabbed the other brush again. Hold on. Where was the brush I was just using? One of you. This one. This one. If I were to do this again, I definitely need to choose a better place to put my webcam and my water. I'm terribly sorry that, like, I'm just falling asleep, my mouth isn't moving, my tracking is horrible tonight. Bit experimental, I just kind of wanted to see what it was like to do this again. It's definitely complicated. Oh my god, that is so much. No, the line's way too thick. No. Okay, we'll let that dry because the... Luckily, the beige I was using is really opaque, so we'll just go over that again after. I might have to use pencil or gel pen to do that little tiny detail. Because that's very incorrect. Alright, so... For the... what are we gonna do? Let's do the chair. I've been avoiding actually painting in the chair, and it's like the only thing that's left that's just white. Chair. Have to make some sort of separation between the chair and the desk. They are pretty much the same color. There's also some like yellow lines going down the back of the chair. I don't know if this can be too yellow. Not interested in that, actually. I'm gonna take that and erase it. It's all good. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to paint over that. Oof. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I haven't done this in a while. What's she doing? You alright? Yeah, I'm just taking, this was the original card art, and I'm taking it and I'm making it larger, basically. I'm just kind of extending that art. So I'm mixing my palette up here, and I need to try to get back to that nice color I had on the back of the chair because I just messed it up and I put a lot of yellow in it. Where is my beige? My beige is very flowy, so I'm just gonna grab that. Yeah, Yeah, so I'm just kind of extending the art for fun. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Take that to the back of the chair. Oop. On the desk a little bit. That's okay. I'm just going to make that line really nice and clean. And add a little bit of a darker color to the bottom. Just to give it that little bit of separation, that little bit of shadow. Had to be so careful because I can't remember what's even wet at this point. Forgot how difficult acrylics are to work with. Okay. Am I gonna make the base of the chair the same color? I guess it's gonna be slightly different. Probably. Same color, just darker. Brown but dark. But then I'm gonna be having a problem that it looks like it's the same color as the floor. What am I gonna do about that? Trying to get into this artist's head and figure out what they were doing with some of these lines and some of these ideas. What are you thinking? What was the full picture here? I think the base could probably be brown as well, because the whole thing is also going to be textured. So maybe I'll try to just make it brown but darker, and then I will outline everything so that it has some separation between the floor, because I still haven't figured out what I want to do with the floor, but I want to do something. I don't want it to just be the same color brown all throughout like it is so far. A little bit of, do I want red? No, not really. A little bit dark. And just make it so that it's not just white. Because I think that's throwing me off a bit. All this white space. What is everybody up to tonight? Bit of a quiet night tonight. Hope everyone's having a good one still. Crafting a mine. Nice. Working around this tripod is difficult. Make the legs. Then at least all the white is like off the card. Everything is warm within the color palette, even if it's not quite right, even if it's streaky. At least it's looking how it's supposed to be to some degree. Like, that chair is so streaky. What is happening? I think my acrylics need to be thicker, but it's really hard without a palette. What to do? I could also fix up the corner of the keyboard because that's something else that's broken. Just a little tiny bit, but may as well just get the base color in there. Rounded corner now. Instead of being flat, I accidentally made it a little thick, so I'm gonna just thicken that whole bottom line slightly. Oh god, made it really thick. Sorry, model is sleeping. Okay. We're back to sunshine. Model's freaking out again. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the compliment. I'm finding this one really challenging. I'm having a hard time with it. No, I don't want to drink paint water, thank you. Oh my god. Thank you for the reminder. I haven't had any water in a while. Okay. Yeah, this is a big struggle. Like, I don't know what's going on with the acrylics on the chair and on the floor right here, but it looks so messy. Oh, don't worry. I would have to reach back behind my tripod. My water for my paint is back way back here. Like, I can't even really reach it. That's why every single time I put my hand over my water, it's my model goes to sleep. It's literally between me and my camera. All right, while that's drying, I'm gonna open up some more packs because I'm getting discouraged on this one, guys. I'm trying my best not to. We got 4 more packs to open, so let's do those. Let's do those. I'm feeling discouraged. I need some pulls. So I'm grabbing 2 packs from a tin. This tin has Dragapult on the front, which is really cool. And paint water looks like tea. Oh no! I'm glad you didn't drink it. 1, 2, and then I'm going to do, this one was what I was gonna open. I have a Scarlet and Violet base set, but I actually need to open up the blister. And I'm gonna open up one of the ones from my fusion. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Hold on. There's a really cute token in this one. What is this called? White Flare. You guys can't see that. They're really difficult to find. 70% rubbing alcohol. I think it was water. Oh no! Don't do that. That's terrifying. So the reason I bought the White Flare booster packs is because I want to, every year for R's birthday, collect a pack of Pokemon cards for her, and I'm eventually just going to give them all to her unopened on her probably 18th birthday. So we have like a little keepsake box of a bunch of different things, and it's really hard to find Pokemon cards right now. So it was actually just as cheap for me to buy this expensive set, to buy this pack here in a set of 6. Which these are supposed to be more pricey than it was to buy a single pack. I was like, you know what? It just makes more sense logically. So 1, 2, 3. These are my 4 packs. I got Scarlet and Violet, Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, White Flare. So let's start with the Scarlet and Violet. Looking for good pulls so we can help encourage Mel to continue this project, because right now I hate it. I'm trying not to hate it, but I really do. It's not turning out very good. Hello, Green. I need to pull a good Pokemon card because I'm discouraged. Sandile. Mareep. Silicobra. Bisharp. Youngster. Flaffy. Oop. Blissey. Reverse Foil Potion. Reverse Foil Clauncher. Ooh! Magnezone EX Full Art. That's kind of cool, though. And Basic Energy. I'm gonna get a sleeve for that. That is a sleeved Pokemon card, not a sleeve. Hold on, I need to find my sleeve. Oh, there's some here. Nope. Okay, I got sleeves. Yeah! How are you doing tonight, Green? I'll keep my sleeves out for a minute, just in case I need another. I literally rearranged everything for this tonight. My entire desk. Earlier. Okay. Next, we're gonna do... What's the next least exciting? Let's do Astral Radiance. Even though I do really like those packs. This is, like, Sword and Shield packs are hard to find. Your body's giving you issues. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear. That's no fun. Astral Radiance tends to have a lot of bangers. So you never know, we might get something cool. Poniard, Eevee, Heracross, Teddiursa, Mantine, Rapidash, Arcanine, and then a V-Star card. Oh, wait. I forgot there was a pack trick with these ones. Okay, hold on. The other cards on in this pack are Dewott, Yanmega, and Silene. I forgot about pack tricks, guys. It's been so long since I opened anything pre-Scarlet and Violet. Open anything at all. Let's not do that this time. This time we're gonna get a clean open. What is it? What's the pack trick? 1, 2, 3. 3 to the front? Oh my god. I'm gonna have so much cleaning to do after. I think it was 3. Is that an energy at the back? Yeah. Okay. Cascoon. Colress's Experiment. Silicoon. Machop. Pikachu. Phantump. Sudowoodo. Electrike. Radiant Gardevoir, we got a shiny, and a Vileplume holo, which is actually, holos aren't guaranteed in the set, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna grab a sleeve for the Radiant Gardevoir. This sleeve has a price tag on it, but that's okay. Radiant Gardevoir. Last pack is the most exciting one for sure. Also the most nerve-wracking because, like, I just feel so weird opening up an expensive pack like this. But, hey. I got 5 more. I'm keeping one for baby for the future, but the other ones are all mine to open or to keep sealed or whatever I want to do. So, it's okay to open one every once in a while, right? Okay. So this is all Gen 5 Pokemon, by the way. So we got Ferroseed, Yamask, Dino, Minefu, Vanillux, Garbodor. Oh, that's so cute. If I had multiple copies of that, I would definitely paint it. Ooh, I got a full art. I can already see it. Not a full, like a IR. Zebstrika, Heatmore. I got a Scraggy IR! Guys, that's really cute! And a Cofagrigus. Oh, cool. The holo pattern in this set is the same holo pattern that was on the Gen 5 cards. And the energies look like the Gen 5 energies. I did not know that. That's really cool with the checkered pattern. I'm gonna get a sleeve from my Scraggy buddy. It's so cute. The art's so clean. I love it. I really like the energy. It makes me want to open up more of those. If they were easier to find, it wouldn't be an issue. But it's like impossible to find Pokemon cards these days. And if you find them, they're really expensive. So green, this is what I'm dealing with. It's not my favorite paint. I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble with it. It's just blah to me at this point. I realized that the leg for this wasn't long enough. Nah, so that needs to go here. The paint is being really weird. The vision is there, yeah, but the paint is just screwing me over, man. The paint markers are working much better than my acrylics, actually. There we go. That's the base shape for the desk, I think. Though the other leg still might need to be longer. Yeah, okay. Make it a little tiny bit longer. I'm gonna flip it around. Why is my character asleep? That was weird. Okay. Desk legs. That's looking better. That's looking better. They're still a little lopsided. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and fix. I had to basically erase the mouse pad because the mouse pad was this gingham that I literally... it's too tiny. I can't do it. So I might just go in and do a couple lines with my red marker and make it almost look gingham again. Because that's what the pattern originally was. But it's going to be a lot brighter this way. So hopefully it doesn't clash too hard. Oh, I'm scared. I'm so scared to do anything. Oh, I was going to try gel pen, actually. Let me try gel pen first. This is like neon orange, right? There's red sparkly. I do have a red, but it's red sparkles. Thanks! I don't like it right now, but I'm hoping I will like it in the future. It's just like, I got a lot of different colors that are not cooperating with me, so I'm struggling here. But also, hello, welcome on in. Can I get the gingham going. Or at least new gingham. Replacement gingham. Oh no. Come on, gel pen. Work with me. The first few lines went so well. The gel pen got shy. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Did you need me to go up? Mavis is being a butt. I'm also noticing another problem I'm having is not being able to get in close. I want to get in so much closer. And I can't. Okay. That's one way. This is definitely Galaxy. 100%. It's already repeating, so I can't check. It says Silverburn Galaxy. This is National Park. Okay, what direction does my hand want to do this one in? I'll do the green outline back after. Maybe I'll do this kind of rug on the floor. Because I think the rug, the floor needs something. And there's like a gingham fabric for the coaster. And then there's a gingham fabric for the mouse pad, which has now become more so grid design, but still similar vibes. So maybe I'll do the same thing with the mat on the floor. Not horrible. You did it! You're on a 5-ball streak! Nice! Congrats! Okay. Now, go back in. Actually, I'm gonna wait a second before I do the edge. Yeah, the forest place in Sword and Shield, I could totally see that. I'm debating turning this into a picture frame as opposed to, it was a dresser drawer, but it kind of looks like a picture frame now and it's kind of cute. You're at 17, that's crazy. So maybe I'll just start making creative, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna turn that into a picture frame, why not? I'll be happier if I make my own choices about this. So that's what I'm gonna do. So this is going to become a red picture frame. There we go. Kind of like more of a red mat. Can share in 3 streams. Ooh. Need to be at a 20 streak. Okay, I'm already liking how that looks with adding a little bit of color. So I'm gonna do red for a rug too. That's just a decision I'm making right now. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I'm gonna feed her. Are you going upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
No rush. Enjoy your stream. It's looking good.
I'm not happy with it so far, but I'm
No,
gonna start.
I heard you're struggling, but it's
Yeah.
really good. I like it.
Thanks. Look at this. The paints are just not working with me, see?
Yeah, you're gonna.
Like the blending is just horrible. What?
It just blended weird.
All of it's like streaking really bad right there. All
I
right.
gotta go feed the cat or she makes fine.
Yeah. Make these lines with the floor for the edges of the rug. Okay. There we go. We have edges of rug now. So, let's do some separation between the rug. Let's do some separation between the rug and the desk. So I'm gonna just really quickly outline the desk with the ground. Because I refuse to be mad at this art. I want to do a good job with it. And I think opening up the Pokemon cards, maybe that is the switch that I needed. Maybe I can do this now. Character's gonna have a little nap. Don't mind that. Alright, a little bit of separation there. I'm gonna go back in and like make sure that looks really good after, but let's just do it on the other side too, because that's all becoming rug. So it's all gonna be that same beige color, and then I'm just gonna make designs on it. Maybe some designs alluding to her purloin. I'm saying her, it could be anyone, but in my headcanon, this feels like a super feminine, cutesy sort of room. It's all good. Alright, that's my separation for now. Oh wait, hold on. I need a little bit more. I'm gonna just use my marker because it scares me though because there's so much ink on the tip, so let me just... I hate what my webcam is doing. my model. My model's really cursed tonight, guys. If I had a big set of Posca pens with a lot of colors, I could actually do so much. Here, we're back to the Christmas music. We've come back full circle to the Christmas music. All right, that's my desk separation. And now everything down here on the bottom is going this beige color because it's cute. It's apparently Club Penguin, which is really funny because this is a Nintendo mix. So. Okay. This is all becoming rug. Gonna take a while to dry. but that's okay. It feels like it was just last month. Yeah, I know, right? I have nothing prepared. I'm not ready for another Christmas, that's for sure. Okay. Trying not to breathe directly into the mic is very difficult. Once I figure out... Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Once I figure out what's going on with this chair, I feel like it's going to be an improvement, because the chair, I think, and the floor were throwing me off the most. So... they're getting worked on. Because the top of the desk is not that bad. The window is good. Aside from a few little details that I need to go back and fix. But I know that. Okay. Rug is down, guys. I need to come in a little bit tighter with that beige in the corner, so I actually might need to like grab a small brush and pull it upwards. The chair stands out more now. Well, that did not want to go on properly, so I may as well just do this and then fix up the other colors after. Because that's not going to be difficult to do. It's just, it's really hard to get in that corner, so I will fix that, don't worry. That's an easy fix. Okay. The stupid chair. The stupid chair. What do I do? What do I do with the chair? Oh, 1 second. This is all dry, so I really quickly gotta fix something up here. I made a little boo-boo on this part of the window. And I just want to touch that up. A little better. Round off the corner. There's like a little tiny bit of my pencil mark showing there, and I don't want that. And then the other thing I need to do is I need to put a little dab over the corner of the glasses where I messed up. So the glasses, I think I'm going to have to go in with a pen. I don't think I can do anything because everything's too thick. Now, the picture. What are we going to put in the picture frame, guys? What are we going to put in that picture frame of ours? Something sweet. Okay. maybe with the back of the chair, because I was trying to make my little yellow lines. That wasn't working either, so maybe I could try to do that with one of my yellow gel pens as well. Hold on. Let's make sure the gel pen is working. It is. No, it's not really showing up. What about the neon one? Is the neon one gonna be too bright? Wait, what's this one? Are you guys the same? They look the same. Okay. Let's make yellow lines on the back of the chair. Ooh, this is like really neon. Is that gonna be okay? Is the green gonna help it? I don't know. Looking rather green. They're looking pretty bright, but I think it looks a little bit better. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of a lighter brown and flesh out some of the details on the actual wood of the chair. I might need to like look up a pattern for wood grain though. Let's see. Wood grain. Use Google. Okay, I got a wood grain pattern. So I'm going to take a really skinny brush and I'm going to wipe it off super, super, super well so it's not actually wet like at all. And I'm going to make myself, oh, that's still wet. I'm gonna make myself a little wood grain pattern on the chair. Oh, thank you for the scarf. It is chilly today. You so right. It's gonna have to be slightly darker than that. It's still too thick to really make out any wood grain pattern. Ooh. Like this brush is like a singular hair at its base. And it's still too thick to make a really nice wood grain pattern. So I'm just gonna have to try to fake a little bit here, and I'm probably gonna have to do a couple of layers of like the dark and the light to make it look nice. Characters all out of sorts today, guys. You know what? I'm just gonna paint this in right now. Paint it flat, and then I'll do the wood grain in the darker, because it's kind of looking a little inverted right now. This side isn't as bad. Thank you. I lost my confidence and I'm starting to get it back, so I think it's finally starting to go uphill a little bit because I was struggling. I was struggling really hard. The base of the chair is still like messed up, but we're getting there. Like the paints, if you can't, I'm sure you can tell, it's like they were not cooperating. They were drying really strangely. So like the top is looking pretty good, even with like, there's like, I fixed the keyboard, the glasses still aren't finished, but like the window is looking nice. The computer is looking pretty good, but then the bottom part is a little bit of a struggle bus. I put down a rug. That helps the situation, I think. So we're getting there. Just figuring it out as I go. Like I said, much happier with it now. Just gotta trust the process. Progress? No. Trust the process. I also need to make sure I add back the... I accidentally erased the things connecting the back of the chair. That side I was not supposed to do. Oh well. Getting there, getting there. There. Chair is starting to chair. My hands are filthy. Chair's starting to chair. This still is not long enough, so I'm gonna... I'll fix that after. There. It should be down like here. Okay. That's acceptable. So, while I'm waiting for some of that other stuff to dry, I'm going to go over the red one more time on the outer edges of the rug. And I got to fix up this little area here. Oh, also, speaking of that, let me just do this really quick because I might forget otherwise. I got to, where we cut in that corner with the beige, everything else kind of exploded there for a second, so... Oh god, I'm putting my fingers right over what I just painted. Okay. Red rug edges. Red rug edge and red rug edge on the bottom. The red is like fading into obscurity, basically. It dries like without a lot of pigment for some reason, even though red is supposed to be super pigmented. I also left some sort of fingerprint over here, so I'm gonna cover that. Oh god, I covered the red. Okay. Now, we're gonna do little doodles around the edge of the rug. Because why not? I'm gonna do little little pink and purple and red, I think, because we have a pink and purple purloin, and there's a lot of like red accents around, so okay, that's very bright pink. I actually don't know if I want to use that one. I suppose I can always cover it over. Where's my red gel pen? I might just do designs all over the rug. Do I want to do polka dots on the rug too? Because they have polka dots on the computer screen. Or like little cat heads, perhaps. I could do little cat heads. Do like that. Hello, Odie. How's it going? Welcome on in. Kind of looks like a Pikachu. Wanted to make it like a little purloin. Oh, this purple does not want to work. Hello, please. Ooh, fingers crossed for you. That is exciting. This purple doesn't want to. Why not? Why doesn't this purple want to? Hold on, let me see if the metallic works better. Does the purple work better in metallic? I don't know. Sure I don't lose track of the direction that this should be going. It looks like it's veering a little already. Bro. Yeah, the purple does not want to work. What about how large is the tip of this marker? After Yeah, that's totally fair. It's a lot. Is that a hand-knitted mouse pad? It was gingham, and then I had to go over it with something else, so it's just kind of checkered, I guess. Alright, let's do a kitty cat over here. We'll make it so that this is like... yeah. Have to consider perspective. I chose a very... I didn't really think about, like, when I put this one on. It's a difficult perspective. It's actually... I'm pretty sure it's 3-point perspective. Which is fine. But probably not a good one for, like, the first time I've done one of these in a while. You know? I'm a little shaky on drawing scenes. I haven't done this in a while. I only know how to draw VTubers now. What are we thinking? Do we like the rug design so far? Is the rug adding to it? Or are we not sure? This one has been a bit of a struggle bus, Odie, but we're coming out of it. I can feel it. Thank you. Yeah, I think so. I think it's working. Kitty themed VTuber sign. I could literally make that up there like one of my emotes or something like that, because I did put in a picture frame. I don't... I didn't want to make it a me thing though, so I probably won't do that, but it's always a funny thing I can do. Because I'm doing this, I'm actually going to take the purple and make a purple line by the red too. I think that'll look cute. It kind of mirrors what's going on with Purloin because it's a little hard to tell, but the rest of the image is like regular looking outlines, but Purloin is actually outlined with red. Like all of its outlines are in red, which is really cool. So the rug's kind of doing the opposite here. It's outlined in red and it's red and it's outlined in purple instead. So this one should be like here. This should be safe to touch. I'm at the point where it's getting very difficult to find a safe place to touch. Not only because my hands are covered, but also because there's paint literally everywhere. I don't want to haul any of it off. Kitty. Ad time, yeah. It is ad time. And that is a-okay. Get him over with. Get him out of the way. Stinky ads. So then there should be a purple here. Partial purple. Not quite in the right spot, but I'm not being too picky with this one part. I think it's gonna look fine regardless. Because it's just kind of like a random kitty cats. Not perfect. Okay, so then the next red would be up here, so this is gonna be purple up at the top again. Just peeking through. So if that's purple, then we got a partial red up here. And then we're gonna get some ears for a little purple right here. And that might be all you see of that pattern. To idle on, nice. That's awesome. I've been in over a year, I've been doing Idle Slayer, which is my favorite one. But I've been enjoying Revolution Idol 2. That's been a fun one as well. Revolution Idol as well, not Revolution Idol 2. The name is Revolution Idol. Both free. I like Idle Slayer. You can link to your phone and your Steam account. So I can check in on my phone and I can check in on my Steam account. I just need to make sure that I close it correctly on my phone before I check in on my Steam account. That's messed it up a few times, but yeah. But I will probably be checking out Eidolon as well. I know Slapdash recommended it. I do like games that you can... How many achievements are there? Talk to me. How many achievements? Oh, another thing I gotta fix that I've been neglecting. Where are my brushes that I was using? What the heck? I have to. I bet all of my paint is dried for this now. I have to fix the keyboard. There's a little itty bit of the keyboard that I need to like repaint. Oh, that's so many achievements. Yeah. Oh, and the mouse. Duh. Okay, hold on. Let me load up that brush again. I forgot to fix the computer mouse after I said I was gonna. There's a little itty tiny bit of the cord that I can't grab with that, so I have pens somewhere. Do I have a pen here? With my brushes? I thought I did. I don't. Hold on. There's pens over here. There's like varying thicknesses. I need a really thin one to get that mouse pad and the glasses. So let's do the cord on the mouse. There. And the glasses. Okay. glasses are fine. Is there anything else I can fix with black? I don't know if there is. Don't know if there is. Is this dry? Yeah. I have so many things everywhere. Guys, my this area is cursed right now. Okay, that's the side of the desk. Nice to have a balance of stuff to do. Yeah. It's probably pretty similar to Idol Slayer. I would imagine. Not necessarily from like a gameplay perspective, but like an idea perspective. Oh no, I just realized that one of my kitty cat heads is smeared. Hold on. I messed it up. There. This side, this red part is just not cooperating either. It's so light, faint red. There. Okay, we're getting somewhere finally. This is like actually working out now. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the teacup. The chair is still a mess. The chair is by far the biggest mess. And I don't think I have a brown gel pen. No, I don't. Meaning everything has to be done with this guy here because I can't do it with a paintbrush. So let's start working on some sort of pattern for the wood grain. Yeah, it's really thick. Trying to touch it off it very lightly, but it's still a very thick line. This part of the chair is just messy. What do I do about the chair grain, guys? It's looking real messy for me. Like a little too messy. So, And every time I try to go in with something darker, but like a little less opaque, it looks like trash. Oh god. I think I could try it. Try to load up the smallest amount on my brush possible. I'm mixing colors on my makeshift palette. Like, it gets thick pretty fast. Melly Ivy has to have a nap. Ugh. So gently touch it, but sorry guys, very focused. Very focused, very focused. Trying to make this make sense. It almost worked up there. Maybe if I... Oh, that's cute. I'm glad. I'm gonna do it in black temporarily. And then maybe I'll try to like paint it over, because I can't do any sort of wood grain texture right with anything that's not a pen. Cute. Yeah, these are the ones you gave me a couple of years ago now. These aren't the ones from... They aren't the ones from when we did the Advent Calendar exchange. These are before that. Yeah. These are those, a micro line. I need these in every color of the rainbow. I need to be able to color pick from these pens. They serve me well. Okay, so now I've lost the back of the chair once again, so let's do this and this. connect it all the way down to like here, to here, to here. And then I gotta grab the side. Do this too. Okay. Sorry for the intense concentration over here. Just trying to figure out the chair finally. The chair is like my biggest pet peeve. And I'm just trying to figure it out. And I think it might be working. I'm getting somewhere. The lines are a little harsh and dark right now. But I'm thinking I might be able to work with it. I think. I hope. Vibe check. How's everybody doing? I've also messed up okay, so the gel pens aren't keeping as well as I want them to, because every single time that I rub my hand over one, it make a mess. That guy kind of looks like a crab. Chillin', vibing. Excellent. Little lines so I can kind of make a little wood grain down these chair legs. And across the back of the chair. The only thing is, like I said, those lines are a little intense, so I'm gonna have to find a way to kind of tone them down a bit too. I might be able to just paint over them ever so slightly. And hopefully that works out well. Like a very watered down. I keep wanting to put watered down paint on it, but it's not working very well. But maybe if it's just a smidge over the whole chair, give it a wash, then it might be okay. Because the black is pretty intense. Though I've rubbed it off completely from this side. How did I do that? Dude, this paint is magic. I don't know what's happening. Here it worked perfectly. Here it's all gone now. Did I not do that side? It looks like I did. Thank you for... Oh, I thought I turned colors. I perceived something from the corner of my eye and I thought it was a color change, but it's not. Thank you guys for being amazing and being here, though. Let's thank you guys for that instead. Now I'm changed. Thank you very much. battery. Oh no. Low battery on my my VTuber cam. It's 11:30 at night. I can't stay up too much later. Most of it's done. It is just like fixing things up. Chair is intense. I'm happy with it compared to where it was, but it's still, like, the chair is still not there for me at all, but it's getting to a point where I can tolerate it. It's just like where everything's so soft, it's so harsh. Or it's like, I've had nothing but trouble with that chair. That chair is just not my friend, I'm realizing. So, I'm gonna try, but it's just so hard when the chair is just not cooperating. Paintbrush. Yeah, I can't find my palette. So, this is what I had to do. Bit of a struggle bus here. This chair is gonna be the death of me. The purloin's also very uncooperative, very true. I'm trying to, like, pat a bit of brown on top of it so that it's less intense. Oops, not over the green. Coming back into I hate it territory. I might have to do outlines on some other things. Maybe that'll help. If I add more outline, it might make it look a little bit more consistent. So I'm gonna just try for that for a little bit. There's no reason it can't have some lines. Okay. Oh man, it does look intense. frame, perhaps? This was not a frame to begin with, by the way. This was a little chest. All right, I think we're starting to tie things together with this. So I'm gonna keep going. Do some of the actual artwork too. Just every once in a while, we'll just add a little bit of extra lineage, and hopefully that helps. I'm gone. I was gone there for a second, guys. I left. I'm gonna put a little bit of brown over that too, because that's also pretty intense, but yeah, she just leaves. She just straight up goes. The brown did, or the little bit of like brown wash over did seem to help with the intensity, so I'm hoping that it helps here too. Just a little bit. Okay. Aside from that little speck there, it's not bad. We're looking better. What do we want to have in the frame? Does anyone have any suggestions for frame art? Oh shoot, I accidentally bled into the computer a little bit. That's not what I meant to do. My BFF Jill? Like just the word? I think putting that little bit of black outline did help. Things are looking more consistent. I'm gonna shape up the frame of the frame of the monitor just a little. Quote from a phone commercial back in the day? Oh, interesting. Not one I remember. I did a bad job outlining the inside of the frame. Like, really bad. So I'm just gonna delete that. Delete your art. Okay. Thank you, B. I'm finally coming around to it. What was the top icon on the computer supposed to be? Because I deleted it. Hold on. I didn't mean to. It just happened. I really can't tell what that's supposed to be. I did a really, really good color match on the monitor. I'm very happy with that part. Okay. So... the only things that I'm really thinking is I need to do the frame. And there are like some things that I wish that it would be easier to do, but I kind of went over some areas so many times that I can't really do much with it anymore. Like for example, I wouldn't mind darkening underneath the desk, but I just don't think it's worth trying to struggle through that. Yeah, but I feel like it's all looking pretty sweet right now. And I'm gonna call it here soon, honestly, because it's 12. It's nearly midnight. So I'm gonna gosh, what am I gonna put in the picture frame? I could put the purloin. I could just draw the purloin. That seems to be like the thing that would make the most sense here. So let's just do a very quick, silly purloin. Very, very silly little purloin. So we're gonna do... oh god. A little uppy whisker. This purple is not allowing me to do much here. And the face is shaped like down more. And then it has a really slender body. Oh right, I literally just painted this, so that's not gonna work right now. Okay. It looks more like a Morpeko right now, but I'm gonna add extra details when that dries. And that'll work a little bit better too. I'll add some more details. I'm not gonna make it a super detailed picture, but I'm gonna make it a little picture. So I honestly think I might have to call it on this one. Even if it's not my most, it's not the piece that I'm loving the most, but I definitely think that it grew on me. I think that it could have been a lot worse, and I think I'm okay with auctioning this off. I just need to do a couple of like touch-ups here and there. Because being able to look at it close up might help me with some of my issues too that I'm having with it. Yeah. I think it's pretty much done. I'm not gonna sign it. I always sign it as the very, very, very last thing, and I am gonna go back in and do some extra stuff, so I'm not gonna sign it yet. But I gotta do a big cleanup now, so I want to get that all done. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully we can raise a little bit of money with it. Even a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think that I'm sitting on it overnight is going to help me finish off the last little bit. So I'm going to, when I'm done with it, which might be tomorrow, it might be a couple days from now, but I'm going to post it up on the Discord if anybody is interested in actually getting it. Hopefully we can raise a couple dollars. If not, you know, it is what it is. Money's tight for everyone these days, but so far we've already raised $60 for cat bills. Yeah, we've already raised $60 for cat bills, and I threw in 20, so that's 80. And so yeah, any money that we make off of this will go towards that as well. And tomorrow is going to be Spyro. I'm going to be playing Spyro, my favorite game of all time. If you're free, I would love to have some company while I'm playing Spyro. Sorry, my character's freaking out. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Do we have anyone we can raid or no? Yeah, I mean, we can raid Vibes. Let's raid Vibes, guys. Let's go over to Vibes. Say hello. Thank you guys for tuning in. Wait, is Vibes also going? I don't know. Vibes is full screen, but that's okay. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow for Spyro, and I will see you over in Vibes' chat. Later, guys!